Hey everyone, welcome to some XCOM Enemy Within. I've done XCOM Enemy Unknown before, so I very rarely revisit single-player games I've already done, except when I delete my entire channel and remove LPs, so... I guess I'll explain what I'm doing here. I'm actually playing with a mod called Long War. And as the name implies, it's a very, very long mod, but we're gonna be changing it around just slightly. So I'll show you guys what I have in store for you, and I'll explain it as I go. So I'm hoping that you've probably watched the last XCOM LP I did, but I'll try to explain things as I go along. If you're new to this mod, it is recommended you play on normal first. I've played it a couple times, so I'm gonna try on brutal. And we've also done already Operation Slingshot, so I'm also gonna turn that off, just so we don't get that DLC. It randomly puts it in as well. I have never done Operation Progeny. I have no idea what that is, so I'll keep that on. We're also going to reduce beginner VO because I think we're all fairly familiar with what's going on in this one. And here we have a lot of second wave mods here, and I'm going to turn on 2 of them. By the way, if you're playing for the first time, once again, you can play with cinematic mode, which you probably should. Makes the game a whole lot more forgiving. But in my particular case, I'm going to leave it off. And I'm going to put strict screening on, which makes rookies' starting stats fixed. They're randomized normally. The mod does that. Normally the game, they're not randomized, but I don't really take advantage of that ever, so I'm going to turn that on. I'm also going to put on Not So Long War, because it's really, really long. This LP would be like 200 parts or something. I do recommend you try it yourself if you really like what you see, and I'll explain it as I go once again. But it's to make this sensible at all, to finish this in some kind of like reasonable timeline. Not So Long War is being turned on. And I guess without further ado, let's get started.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Earth is under attack once again, and Earth goes and sends their best and brightest in, which is the subscribers of Mike Let's channel. So we're in for a good time. So everyone's dead, and here we have our new continent bonuses. So last time I started in Africa, I'm not going to do that this time, but the bonus for that hasn't changed. The bonuses have changed somewhat in Long War. South America is now power facilities cost 60% of the regular cost to build and maintain. Not as bad as you'd think, but still we're not doing that. Asia is all projects in the foundry cost 60% of the regular cost, and not doing that. I don't really know anyone who really starts in Asia, but it's not my thing. Europe has changed somewhat. Laboratories, workshops, and officer training school projects cost 60% of the regular cost to build and maintain. However, workshops and laboratories don't work quite like they do in vanilla. They don't give you engineers or scientists, but they're still worthwhile. And all aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 70% of their regular cost to purchase, build and maintain. This is actually, if you're starting anew, this is the one you should do because the air game in Long War is fucking huge. But in my case, I'm gonna try a little bit of a weird strategy with Europe, so let's go here.
Our target site is near the German border. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
So I'm using a customs names file. Before I put this video up, I posted a video that said, hey guys, post your username, and I put them all in a file, and now we have random people that posted on that.
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
So we have random people in from my comments that decided are going to be soldiers, and it's randomly picking from that names file. I don't have any. Well, I can rename you, but I'm not going to. I have unlimited control basically over that. Oh, look at that! Look at this sign. Anyways, it's basically a lottery to, you know. I have like 261 names. It's too late if you want to be in the file. The video is gone, so here we go. We're here, first soldier. We have a Sligo here, Zuwalu. Rock packs. I don't know what the hell your name is. Last Light? Oh, Last Light Zero, I think. What the hell? And I'm gonna call you Gus. So, well, here we go. So in Long War, there's a couple of very finite differences. Mainly, you notice how we have 6 rookies. This time. Long War starts you with 6, and you can have up to 8. And also, the really nice thing is the rookies' inventories are randomized, so they all have 2 items. So this one has an AP grenade. AP grenades do damage to people not in cover. So you have to do the blast radius relative to where they are. Also, grenades are very different in Long War. You have to be very close to the radius to do any damage, and taking out cover is not a great guaranteed kill. Sorry, this one has another med kit. This one has armor, because you can notice there's 1 extra HP, so she has a carapace armor on. We have another grenade here, and I'm guessing she has an extra clip in her ammo, because she doesn't have an extra health blip. And the same with this person, and 2 grenades on this one. So, we're gonna take this slow and careful, hopefully, and not trigger any enemies and get us killed right away. So, feel free to laugh. Because that's not going to happen. I'm not the best at tactical games. I'm going to try my best. I'm not playing on Iron Man like I did last time, simply because this game is a bit buggy, and it's just, I want to be able to go back if I make a serious error. I'm also overwatching like this. There is a hotkey to overwatch all at once, but it becomes very loud when I do that. I don't want to, you know, like, make you deaf. I like you watching my videos as a viewer, and you losing your hearing is not in my best interest. So, although I don't think even the YouTube could do that. Let's be honest now. Alright. So we're gonna take it slow. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go head up here to the trains. We started in an absolutely fucking miserable area. Starting at the bottom here is just horrible. I've actually never played this map, to be honest, to begin with, but our starting position leaves a lot to be desired. So I think what the plan is, we're gonna go to this ladder and we're all gonna climb up there.
I think I heard something.
And oh yes, we can smell meld. Meld is a new mechanic and as of enemy unknown. However, in this particular mod, it's not actually as meaningful as you would think. It doesn't mean as much. Normally you would be able to, like, it's basically a resource that expires, and the devs were very mean. Like, it's the stupidest thing. You have a tactical game, and you have something you're supposed to rush for, so it's not worth the opportunity cost a lot of the time. But I'll still try to go for it. Like, if you're dashing everywhere, you're never gonna win. Basically, you have to still take things really slow and carefully. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this guy right up here and see what we can get. Alien life on Earth. And she's not saying that because I turned out that dialogue. Alright. We have some very abysmal chances to hit at the moment. So here's my plan.
Moving.
We're gonna move everyone up here.
Okay.
Since there's like a lot of them, I'm worried about them coming over here to cover, but I don't think they'll be able to see me. At least that's my hope. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually move back into this cover, and we won't be able to see them anymore. That person probably should have moved out of there. Okay, I didn't see this guy over here. But generally speaking, that was kind of like, this is not the most optimal positions to... XCOM! 90% luck. Alright. We're in trouble. You're probably asking, why are you in trouble? Well, I just activated a whole set of aliens I didn't mean to. But they randomly just stumbled into me, so... I'm starting to think, though, that I should, Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I don't like the fact I can see all of them, so... We're moving back this person. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna steady the aim with these two individuals. This is a new mechanic in this game, in this mod, sorry. Basically, I get a 20% aim bonus in the next turn, but they waste their turn, essentially. But if I move or change weapons or something else, I lose the bonus. But it's still a very nice thing. So we're all in full cover, and I should also mention, low cover is not as bad as it was in the original vanilla game. It's now like 30 defense for low cover, 45 defense for high cover, and I think it was 15 for low cover before. So, okay, we can see them kind of screwing around there. Okay, so he just decided to move to... Okay, no, he has low profile. I should mention that. That's why it looks like he has full cover right now. Wow, like seriously? I feel like I should just nope the fuck out of this place. Okay, well, they also have an armor bonus, I should also mention now. The armor you see there is either a passive on the enemy, so we can actually see what this guy's bonuses are. He's only getting a critical bonus right now, and a bonus to will and temporary survivability. But the armor the cover you take behind also can do damage reduction, so that's one of those things that this new mod does do. And I am feeling inclined to start chucking grenades at people. Alright, here's the thing. I can go run out here. However, there might be someone in Overwatch. I simply don't know, but we're gonna risk it. Okay. And we're gonna run this guy all the way over here. Alright, we can see this guy. Now, killing the melded fella here is probably worth our time. So, unfortunately, I'm not in a position where I can actually get both of them. I can only get one of them. You can see just by, like, this is an interesting mechanic with the AP grenades that you guys probably need to know. You see, the grenade, like, they're not turning red because the grenade position relative to where it's exploding, they're cover. When I do this, they're not in cover, but I can't get high enough there to hit them both. So, I'm gonna just have to chuck one grenade here.
Going out.
Alright, we got the melded one. There's gonna be a lot of grenade throwing today, guys. I'm sorry. It's just simply too risky. So this guy has a beat on both these guys. This is just simply too dangerous right now. I hate to say. Alright, we're gonna send this guy back here. And we're gonna chuck a grenade at him. I need to remove some of the threats now. Like, I was not expecting to basically... I didn't even move. They moved into me. So, what would you have me do at this point? I'm chucking grenades. This is XCOM at its finest. Wow, 6 damage. That was a high fucking damage roll. Alright. So we got one shot on that guy. But we're gonna overwatch to prevent him from moving up, hopefully. We got, like, this is just pretty shitty right now. Someone's gonna die. It's a rookie mission, and, you know, this is gonna set the stage for the entire LP, guys. I would love to kill this guy, though. I probably, you know what, I probably should study aim more often, because with rookies, it does wonders. And we have a suppression going on. I don't think the game knows even what to do with these camera angles. And this guy decided to use a double move here. Which means we can get a really nice flank off. So here's what we can do. We can actually go all the way over here and actually flank this guy. So let's do it. He used 2 moves. I don't know why he did this. What? Oh, that guy was overwatching. I didn't see that guy overwatch. He was out of my view, but luckily he missed, so. And here we have our shot. Thank you. Now, here we can actually do another fantastic flank, since I've already done... I see a guy melding over here, so I would rather have the one with a grenade go into... There's no grenades. You know, I'm worried about this place. I'm worried I won't get a shot on him, but I really should be able to get one. Like, it's gonna be some serious bullshit if I can't. Okay, I can flank that one. Apparently not. Serious bullshit time. Go. Alright. Well, we got a chance to crit here, so it's a good chance to kill. Oh, there you go. And also, if you haven't noticed, the melding doesn't actually kill them now. It just removes the damage that they got as a, sorry, the health they got as a bonus. Alright, that flank worked out really well, guys. Now, unfortunately, we still don't have very good chances to hit. That's a 37. So what we're gonna do is, everyone's gonna steady aim here. And that means the next shot we get will be plus 20 aim bonus, and we should have good times. Unfortunately, this guy is melding with him, so I should be able to have a really good time, actually. And we also have a bunch of flankers, so actually this is going much better than I thought it would, but let me decide upon that when I see what happens here. I'm terrified whenever the aliens take their turn. Okay, we have well, there goes the meld, rip. But, like, honestly, would you expect me to go out for that? You guys expect the world from me. Alright, we're gonna try and hit the one that's melding. Okay, we got one hit. 50% isn't great odds, but it's odds, so...
Adjusting aim.
It will do wonders for us if we manage to get it. I love that bullshit shot that you just did. Thank you. Alright. We're gonna move for a flank here. Oh, we can actually see him. I wonder, well, 35 probably wasn't the best odds.
That's a load of bull.
Unfortunately, these two can't see anything. But there's some nice full cover there in the way. Hopefully this person won't get overwatched. She's really far though. Okay, she's not going to. So we're gonna start moving into for the kill. Oh, nice. I'm sorry, this is a bit lucky right now, because he's behind technically half cover right now. And they're both taking shots at him. Alright, yeah, he got hit there, but don't worry, he got a bit of damage reduction. I wish I could have moved him over here. This is why movement really matters. Alright, let's go take him out. That's one down.
I need ammo.
You need ammo? Well, we all have needs. Alright. So, with this guy, I'm gonna move him up to try and grenade the last one, because, well, I could, you know, it could be an easy kill for a rookie here. I don't know if this, I don't know, I'm not keeping track on who's getting kills right now. Fortunately, this giant thing is in the way here. Okay. Let's go see. Do we have a grenade on that? That's probably a guaranteed kill, so... Let's see if we can get a flank shot. No, we can't. Here's a question. Do I want to try my luck? Or do I just want to kill him? I wish I had like a flashbang on somebody at this point. Okay, basically it's only one left. Next turn, he's dead. I doubt he'll be able to kill anybody.
I'm rolling.
But even I'm like, this is probably the stupidest thing I'm ever doing.
Выхожу. Bien sûr. Je surveille le coin. Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Готовность номер 1.
I hope he just freezes up. Are you... Rip. Don't worry. You'll be okay, Sligo. God damn it. I'm like thinking to myself, oh, let's just do this safe. It's okay, he's not actually dead. He's just sleeping, guys. Go XCOM. XCOM ho. This way we get the body and the weapon
Work out there,
fragments.
Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Holy shit, our base is in Hamburger, Germany. This is the best. I love the hamburger system. Even before Freelancer. Yeah, we're literally in Hamburg.
Commander to the research labs.
I love this fucking
Commander
place.
to the research labs.
Alright, awesome, we did it.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Alright, we have a couple of new mechanics that I'm going to be explaining as we go along. And here's XCOM HQ.
Commander to the research labs.
So everybody got a promotion, and Sligo got gravely wounded, but that's okay. You'll be back in 17 days. Now, you'll notice that there's something called fatigue here. All fatigue does is, it doesn't matter as much in the not-so-long war second wave options, but you can get, like, in the default mod, you can get, like, wave after wave, like mission after mission. So if I bring someone along that's fatigued, they will not, like, they'll be out for the next mission. So I have to wait 5 days. Either I wait 5 days for them to be fully rested, or I bring them on another mission and then they're out for double, and I cannot use them. So it's a bit of an interesting choice that you're going to have to make when you play this. That's why it's good to have multiple teams. It's how they make you do multiple teams of people, which is it's pretty fun overall. So here we have our first promotion, and we can either go to fire rockets or suppression. And this is actually where you choose the class. You get like one of two options for classes. And so in this particular case, I want to have a gun. This is a gunner, and this is a rocketeer, so I'm going to have that. If you don't want either one, you can randomize, and then you don't really get a choice. But it'll give you one of the other options. In this one, we can get either infantry, which is you get to shoot twice in one turn, or run and gun, which is basically the assault in the last game. So we're gonna do, well, it's assault in this game too.
To the research labs.
Then we get support. We can either get grenadier, which you can throw. You throw you have 2 grenades in a single inventory slot, and you can throw them further, or medkit. Now, judging by that last mission, I think we're going to need a lot of medics. And here we get either lightning reflexes, which is used to be an assault ability, but now it's in its own class as a scout.
Commander to the research labs.
Someone needs to stop like paging me. Or we get squad sight, and I know what you're thinking, and you're thinking, holy shit, you get snipers with squad sight right off the bat? Yes, you do. It makes them incredibly useful, because that's like snipers are useless up until you get this signature skill. So the fact it's the first thing you get is crazy. It's just incredible. However, it's been changed somewhat.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the
basically, you get a
-3,
negative 30% critical chance bonus. So you basically you barely crit when you snipe stuff. So it's nice to have a marksman, and it's actually really interesting because in vanilla I would run around with 2 snipers in my squad. In this game I don't. I run around with 1. Given it's like a good thing and a bad thing, kind of in a way, but it's balanced now essentially. Squad sight is really nice. Anyways, here we can get another runner gun, or let's get an assault, and he knows how their shirts change. It's kind of funny. Or we can get another medic or grenadier. Let's get a grenadier, just to kind of mix things up.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
All right, let's go to research labs.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Farlan. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Is that a Hamburg accent you have there? She's probably just like fucking like an hour's drive from this place. Alright, so we get an option of xenobiology or alien weaponry. We're going for alien weaponry.
Seems the complexities of our latest research projects are overwhelming the current staff. I hope you'll consider seeking out additional scientists to bolster the team.
Yes, yes I will. And now let's go to engineering.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Commander to engineering.
Commander to engineering. Alright, so here we get our first option of a weapon to make. These are free, so you can make as many or as little of them as you want to. And so in this case, I'll just make 5 of these. These are sawed-off shotguns. I'll explain what they are in the next episode when I actually explain the weapon loadouts. Because this has gone on for a very long time, this entire episode. And, oh yes, we can make shivs right off the bat. Shivs are unlocked by default in Long War. And they're very useful, the shivs, because they're expendable. They're amazing. So we're going to definitely make one of those, and we're going to make 2 satellites.
Our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
Don't really need an autoloader here. Because autoloader is basically what allows you to, it's an add-on for, you can equip your shivs with stuff, and this gives an additional burst on on gunfire. Don't need it. Now, the other good thing is, it costs 60 to build a shiv, and they only cost 20 to repair. So, shivs are amazing. This is if they get destroyed, and you can rebuild them, and they're at 1/3 of the cost, and they don't take as much to get again. And let's see where our steam vent is. We have one here and one here, so we're gonna rush down there, but I need to build satellite uplinks, but we don't have enough money for that. We're gonna wait for the time being to do that.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission
I feel I
control.
should excavate as well, but whatever. Yeah, we're basically good here, and the research is good as well. I'm planning on building labs and workshops probably in the 2nd month. I'm gonna just build the 2 satellites, and then make the as soon as I can, after a mission, I'm gonna build a satellite uplink, just so I can jumpstart my economy, essentially, get more money, and then I'm gonna just stop there and then work on like other things. So we have our soldiers. Oh yes, if you want to see where you are. Hey, we got Canned here. I'm just gonna put some notable names that I recognize. We got Vivi, Canned, Jan the Cupcake. Recognize them. 2Joe90 is there. Oh man, I'm gonna have the Suicide Squad in the next mission. Irish Drunk. Some interesting names here. Aztec. I think that's Aztec from
Commander to mission control.
yeah, you can see all the
Commander to
names.
mission control.
I'm just gonna scroll down and kind of slowly here. Rod Dunwave, Liquid, White Rabbit. Congratulations, you all win the lottery, and you'll probably be used at some point, and you're probably going to die. There's PFC Rip there. Reap? That guy's definitely going to the next mission. That's how you know that mission's gonna go the best. Echo Foxtrot, yeah, you're there too. So yeah, I tried to use people's actual names when I use this names file. But as I said, if you're not in here, that doesn't mean you're out, because I'm going to be hiring more soldiers, and a lot of these guys are probably going to die in some horrible fucking chrysalid missions. I'm not going to reload if I lose one or two, only if it really goes horrible.
Commander to mission control.
I'll reload, because that's just fucking horrible when that happens. Okay, and we also have aircraft. There's so much to this mod, I know. Anyways, we start with 4 aircraft, and we can actually rename them too. We can't actually give them names, but I like Bubbles. Bubbles is good. And then we also get an option between Stingray and Avalanche missiles. So one of them is higher armor penetration but lower damage. The other one is the other way around. So there's a difference between them, and as I said, the air game is fucking huge on this mod. So it's one of those things. 6-pack liter. I like these fucking names. They're the best. Thumper? Nah. We can do Rhino? No. Slash? No. Giggles. Okay, Giggles is good. So it just randomly picks a name in this game. Jaybird. That's kind of like Jay, but no. T-Bone. No. Shekel. No. Good night. No. Buckeye. No. Nugget. Yeah, okay. So here we have our valiant fighter team. Bubble 6-pack. Giggles and Nugget. That's the best names. So you'll see the air game a little bit later, what we're going to do for that.
The council is going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
So the other thing you're going to notice here is that all of these countries, check it out, like they're all giving me money, and it's not such a like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not how the panic system works. It's now like a kind of a percentage now. And you will lose countries occasionally, but it's a new panic system. And when you lose a country, you don't necessarily lose it. It means that they've been taken over by aliens, and you can actually find their base.
We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
So you can take the entire world here, essentially. So it's really nice. Anyways, I think we're good. So commander to the mission control. Let's go do that. And I guess let's go spin the globe. And the globe spins a little slower now. So now we got so our sawed-offs and our aircraft is now in service here. They did some nice work on this mod. It's some really, really nice work. But like, there's so much to kind of explain and go over. That's different. And like, there's a lot that's going to be a surprise as well. So apparently there's heavy UFO activity over Mexico. And we have our first alien abductions. Let's have a look at that.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
So now abductions work. As I said before, engineers and scientists do not come from labs. They come from either filling in requests or council missions. These kinds of random abductions only give you money. And that's how this mod changes things. So we're going to go see how that is. Next time I'm going to show you how all the new weapons work and all that kind of stuff. But for the time being, that's for next time. So remember, brush your teeth before you go to bed.